Hey guys, Grand Theft Gaming here. Welcome back to a new video. Today, PlanetCoaster, Disney World Netherlands, episode 8. Finally, it's been like 4 months. I really don't like it that it's been 4 months. I really just want to keep doing this, keep uploading, because I love it. But school and stuff, and I definitely could have uploaded more. That's my mistake. I mean, I say it every time. I want to start uploading more. I just don't know. I'll try. Okay, I'll try. I do not want to let this die. Basically, my channel, although it's let's just get started. All right. Episode 18 will be going over me building two Main Street buildings. One of them is actually replacing another. Sadly, I lost some of the footage of that. Then some garden sculptures. Some the Tower of Terror is getting a new room. And let's just get started. So here I'm building a new part of the main street. This is inspired by an actual building in the main street. Which I inspired it from was actually a corner building, but same style. This time it's not a corner building. A lot of details. You can definitely see the difference between my old buildings and my newer ones. The newer ones look just a lot better. I'm not saying they look that great or anything, but these ones look a lot better than my old ones. This, as you may know, is my first PlanetCoaster project ever. I do have another project, like a community project. It's called Links Valley. Where we decided to kind of stop really making videos for that. I'll definitely probably maybe get another video on that when it's like further done. You can see me adding a lot of detail. Well, a lot, a lot more detail than I used to do. I want these buildings to last because the older buildings really just right now they look terrible. I want to slowly replace them all, but of course, it's more important to just make new stuff instead of replacing old stuff. We can always replace the stuff. Small details here and there. It says a Street Fox Coffee, but it's actually a ice cream store. It's called Kitty's Cakes. I introduced some new building techniques here for me at least. Those corner, they're called coins, right? Like not as in money, but haven't used those on any of the buildings except for Town Hall, which is pretty ugly, so I have to replace that one. But first I replaced Harry's Pharmacy. You'll see that in a minute. Adding some lights here. Now I'm gonna make the roof, and I always use those stone balcony kind of things. For the roofs, they're not like the real roofs. The real roofs are like panels and stuff, but they look good enough. I used to just use normal buildings, normal standard in-game roofs, but that's just lazy. So I stopped doing that some time ago. Decided to go for blue. A lot of the roofs in Disney are actually blue, kinda, because they look pretty good with most colors. So you'll definitely be seeing more blue buildings. Obviously, these buildings are not gonna go all around the main streets, just the beginning, and just to block off the rear of so you can't see the backstage area of the other buildings, which I don't really want to make. I just want to focus on the actual stuff you see in the park. Maybe later someday. There's not like there's a time limit. I do actually make the back of the roof, so maybe when you're far away you can see the tip of it, and I don't want to leave it empty because it looks, my eye hurts when I look at it. You can see me just doing the back of it, all blue stuff. Now, by the way, did you know the PlanetCoaster is adding a studio pack? Very exciting. Sorry for coughing so loud in the mic. They are adding Studio Pack as a new DLC. including with that studio pack, is actually the Tower of Terror ride. I can't wait. It's so exciting. It's called the Horror Heights, and well, we haven't gotten any pictures or information on it, but it's an indoor, except for it's an indoor drop tower kind of ride. So it's gotta be Tower of Terror. I mean, it's this the pack is called Studios pack. It has to be Tower of Terror. I'm really excited. I'm gonna have to do a lot of converting though, because this tower it's made to actually support a real drop ride, but not fully, because I never really expected that to happen anytime soon. But here we are. I'll definitely be buying that pack. It's probably like $10 again, just like the spooky pack. I haven't bought the adventure pack. I probably should, but I haven't done that because I haven't really gotten a use for it. Of course, if I make Adventureland, I'll definitely need that pack. But for now, spooky pack is still very useful. Spooky pack came out like like October 2017, right? I think so. All these tables, the interior, I'm not detailing that much. Um, Someday maybe, but it already looks kind of weird because of the thing sticking through the wall. Just a lot of these spooky pack and small wooden pieces just to kind of detail it, Order here, just some standard sign lamps, and I actually use those candles. I really like that idea. But you just sinking the candles into the wood in the fireplace, so you create like a little bit of fire, not too much. I think that's actually pretty cool idea for some builders. This American flag on top. These are the spooky fences, but they look just like the roof decorations at Disney World, Disneyland Paris, stuff like that. Some what are they called? I always keep forgetting what these things are called. I mean, I know they're called the dakkapellen in Dutch, but I'm not talking Dutch currently. Ik kan wel Nederlands praten, maar dat heeft natuurlijk geen zin. I just use these windows instead of actually making the things. Is the windows sticking out of the roof, because they work a lot better and are easier to make, less parts. Better FPS. Although these things might actually have more polygons. Here you can see me building little walls, I guess. In this episode, I am actually building the garden sculptures for in those field things. Not for the little ones, but the two big ones in the front. And this was hell to make. Just it sped up. I think it sped up 20 times. I actually recorded this video before, and I had to speed it up 45 times. I was like, why is this so long? It turned out that I actually accidentally duplicated the video, so I had to film it again because it was way too fast. I could have just cut the end out and uploaded it, but I want a bit better quality. I also used the candle trick in the Tower of Terror there. I'm making a Mickey with these bushes, but that turned out to be a terrible idea because those bushes are more plant, more green than flower. So I changed to the small yellow ones you can see down there, because they would just, well, I mean, I made them black because they are more flower than green plant. So this is all nice, but not using it at the end. As you can see, I mean, I did get some positive reviews of reactions. Actually, I posted this on Discord. People liked it. Well, not this one, but the one I'm making after this. I mean, I'm building all sorts of stuff. If you see the video, which I am linking to the Discord servers like Mod Games, Rudy Rank Camel, and the PlanetCoaster Discord, stuff like that. I usually get a lot of views from linking my stuff in like video shares there. You may have already seen this, but here you can see how I built them. Just a lot of advanced move and bushes placing like that. Just tweaking it up a bit. I decided to go with just a picture background because it just way easier. It felt a bit like cheating, but I mean, let's be honest, it isn't, right? Making the eyes. Now there's a problem with PlanetCoaster. If you zoom out, the black flowers will really look like the white ones because there's a bit of gray there. So if you zoom out, it look like a bit of gray, white, black, a mix of it. Uh, it does get less. This is on medium graphics. If I thought usually I play on like ultra. If you put it on ultra, it's not actually ultra. If you put it on custom and put everything on ultra, it's even more. But this is just kind of like my PC then. But then it's less of a problem. Here you can see we finally, yeah, well this is not staying, but finally making this on the Tower of Terror. In the real one, you can see the towers have been just blown up or they disappeared because of the lightning. And I'm finally making that. This is not really detailed. I might put some more detail into it. You know how they're interior doors. There's some old broken stuff. Obviously 1939. I've put a 1939 sign in the main street, kind of get the theme going. Theme. You see these. There used to be like towers here, and they broke off, so that's why the elevator looking straight into the open air. Some broken beams. And later I'm gonna add some pipes. It's sped up 20 times. I'm not sure if you can see those small things. Here as well, this is a different tower than that one. That one's a lot wider, but it's my own design. It's not a recreation. It did take a lot of inspiration from the original design. Looked a lot like the one in Florida, but the actual result looks a lot like the one in California. Actually, no, not in California, in Paris. I've been to the one in Paris. Was great. My grandparents took me there to Disneyland Paris. I had a lot of fun. Big Thunder Mountain stuff, everything very nice. Didn't get to ride Hyperspace Mountain or Mission 2, changed. Or Pirates of the Caribbean, sadly closed, but it was great. Here you can see me changing some of the details. These are the actual ones used on the one in Paris, and of course um, DCA when it was still there. Uh, I'm replacing the old stone coins thingies with these because these are the actual ones used on the tower, and they look a lot more detailed and better. I believe they're in Paris. They're reteaming the Rock and Roller Coaster to a Marvel theme thing, right? Just like the restaurant, which is right across, so it kind of fits into an area. It's a very small park, Walt Disney Studios. I hope they expand someday. But we already know that Disneyland Paris itself is not going to expand because it's like the shape is in a row. Like, it's planned out, unlike the other Disneylands. It's all planned out, but it's already the biggest one, so the biggest park. Not the entire complex, but it's big, like as an individual park. Here I'm building the library scene in the Tower of Terror. It's actually a bit too big for a proper scale. Here you can see me add the pipes. A bit too big, this scale, for an actual human, but it's fine. Just adding some land from the Spooky Pack. A lot of stuff in here is from the Spooky Pack. Some of it was built before the update. Most of the lobby, so replace some. A lot of wood went into this room. Everything in here is wood. And I am adding the TV. I wanna synchronize the TV, the sound, the doors shutting, and the lightning through the window. I wanna synchronize that so you get the entire feel. I really like that. I haven't done that yet though. I tried, but it kind of just um, failed. Adding a lot of these, you can see it's actually quite a big room, a bit too big. But hey, here's gonna be the TV in the corner. A lot of just the bookshelves, right? And just a lot of wooden details and stuff. Just adding this so it's making room for the window to the wall. bunch of wooden things, and just detailing. I didn't finish the room yet. I still gotta place details like books and little statue things. But I'm gonna put the window in here first. Try this, a screen, but no, it wasn't gonna work. So I just placed these things that are pain to work with because they keep moving. You can turn them off, of course, but when you move, they and at day in the daylight it's very bright, but at nighttime you see the curtains look fine. You're supposed to ride it at night. Use the same window as in the lobby, but you can't really notice that because there's curtains in front of it. A little door. Yeah, I placed the sequencer, but I didn't actually sequence them yet. Still gotta do that. So finish the room, like I said, it's not done yet. At the end of the video, by the way, we'll probably go into the park, check it out a little bit. It was what I usually do after the time lapse. I add a little bit of just exploring in the park what I actually built and live. Yeah, the TV was just some wood, very simple, and then a screen behind it. Yeah, the table was a bit too small, so I had to add another table in front of it, turn it around. Some cobwebs, but this was quite difficult with the camera controls. I used what wasn't it like T or P or N, whatever. Some key on your keyboard makes change the camera. I don't use it often. This is like the first time I at least used it without clicking it by accident. I placed the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror video in my folder. I think I did it wrong. I don't have any experience with videos in PlanetCoaster, so I'm just gonna. I was too lazy to really check it. I'm gonna do that later. You can see me finally adding the tram or train tracks, whatever. Here they're gonna go all around. There's not gonna be a station or anything, but they're gonna go all around the main street and a bit of the square here. I hope they one day add those trams. That would be really cool. Well, what? Oh yeah, some small details, not really anything special. Here I'm removing Harry's Pharmacy to replace it with the Main Street Fire Station. There's a bit of pause there. I'm gonna make it out of brick. This is now that I think of it. This is the first brick building. The rest is all stucco. I'm really proud of this. This is my best building so far. Definitely. It was inspired on the transport station, the transport corporation, Disneyland Paris Main Street. It's on the same location, but it's definitely different. Only the middle front section looks a lot like it. And this is a fire station, of course. I really like to place those things on the bottom there. They look really good. Just all small details. Sadly, like I said, not everything is filmed on this. Only the basics. You can see the video jump there. Now it's suddenly done. I'll pause it there. See Main Street Fire Station, 1939, and the roof. I really like the roof. Um, Yeah, there's a bell on the top, as you can probably see. I don't know if you can see my mouse, but I'm hovering over it right now. There's a bell there, and that bell, I think it wasn't on the on the transport uh the transport corporation building in Paris? Just Googled it. There's not actually a bell on the real one, but this is not a recreation. This is just inspired. So. There's a clock there. There's a bunch of clocks on this square here. You can see me build the roof. I'm really proud of this building. It's not perfection, that's for sure, but I like it at least. This is what I want my main street to look like. Buildings like this, and they're not recreations. They're just my own design, just like the Tower of Terror. I still gotta change the um, the train station. That's my first building ever, and it's just kind of garbage. You know, I might want to save it as a blueprint. Just to say, hey, this is my first building. Here I'm continuing the garden sculpture. This is based on the one in front of the train station in Disney World, or Magic Kingdom at least, and it's the same color. And normally it would be different on the other side, but I just made it symmetrical. You can't mirror things, sadly. I would really like if you could just mirror things. But you can't, so I just flipped them around and then had to place them all over again. Pretty happy with the result. So yeah, these smaller flowers work a lot better than the bushes because of their color and stuff. They're a lot more color than green. Now I'm gonna add those tropical, like very low profile plants in a minute, just so as grass, because the normal PlanetCoaster grass looks way too boring. Oh yeah, I'm making a little flower here just for filler material. Now, if you've probably yeah, I've already said this. If you've seen on my on Discord where I share all of my progression on pictures and stuff, you've probably already seen this. And with the finished result here, I am pretty happy with it. That's I mean, I you if you once I did this, I really felt like progression has been made because this little square has been changed and it hasn't been built on for a very long time. So finally, I actually get some progression done, and I can't wait to. This is gonna take a long time. We're not there yet, but it. I hope it will happen. We can finally start on Frontierland. The layout is gonna be the same as Disneyland Paris, although I do think that it's not gonna be recreation, but just inspired the basically the location of the four lands and only four lands. I do think that I'm going to change Discoveryland, which is the Paris name for Tomorrowland, that I'm gonna call it Tomorrowland. Um, I think so. At least, yeah, I think. So here's some more. Just I never knew there was a race bridge in this game. Not that it really matters. Just gonna put some more detail on this building, because it's really boring. It's just really boring. Same technique, just stack some windows. This is very fast, this sped up part. I think we're actually near the end. Yeah, that's 2 minutes left. Now this was also very annoying to do, just fixing these things up. Um, as you can see, just yeah, there's small stuff here, and now I'm filling all of this up, and I kind of cheated here. Turned some things horizontally instead of this vertical. Um, it just saved me a lot of time because this would just simply take too much time. So I should probably do it here. I waited for the next bit. Here I just turn them. Oh, what was that? Just turn them like that so you can fill big areas up all at once. It's much more effective. It looks a bit less, but hey, nobody really cares probably. I think I don't know. I haven't said this. There was a Disney park on Steam, like Magic Kingdom, and they used my partner statue, and that was really cool. I don't know if I said that in the last video. Probably not. Too long ago. But that was really cool. You can find it on the workshop. I don't know who made it, but he did give me credit in the description. Well, I actually had to ask him to give me credit after, but I'm not going to talk about that. Just copying this and placing it over here, fixing it a little bit. It wasn't perfect like that, and that should be almost the end of the time lapse. Just adding some more details, some doors, testing this building. I'm really happy with the building. And here you can actually see me add a candle. I'll explain that in a minute. I'll explain it right now. It's in the fire station, the fire department in Disneyland. There is a lamp which was turned off when Walt Disney died. It was the lamp itself was in Walt Disney's secret apartment in there. Well, secret, everybody knows about it now. and it was turned off. And suddenly, someday, someone noticed that it was on, so they kept it on. It's like, oh, he's still alive or something. No, it's not alive, but it's spirit, you know. And so I decided to kind of replicate that. But I'll see you in the actual park. See you in a minute. I wanted to say, but yeah, I'm cutting it out, so it's pretty much instant. And there we are again. And I just checked the audio on the previous segment, the time lapse part, and it is terrible. I know my audio is not very good right now. I gotta fix that. I said this last time, I believe. I hope next video is it's fixed. I know I can. I know I should just buy a better mic. I can't afford that right now. I don't think, at least. I'm not that well. I don't know like a crap load of stuff about this. But hey, we're just gonna check what we built this episode. So you can see here the Mickey Mouse garden sculpture is just the graphics right now, because it's full speed. I can't turn it to ultra, all the way ultra, because it'll kind of lag and it'll make the video even worse. Or even worse, what am I saying? I'm not gonna degrade my own videos. Um, it's just it's kind of annoying that it turns all the way gray when you go like this. You can definitely still see Mickey Mouse in there, and it's not that big of a deal. But this just looks way better from when you're close by. A bunch of these stones here. I mean, I can probably count them by selecting them like this. Like, oh no, flip. It's around 2,000. That's actually yeah, probably a bit less because of the other parts selected. It didn't select that many pieces. But let's just check out how much stuff there is in the park right now. I didn't actually use a bunch of pieces. That's because of these old buildings are very simple, like this one, very simple. So there's only 21,000, and I know people who have used more parts in like one ride. Then again, we don't really have a ride yet, except for this, which is a ride, but not actually a ride. You can see here the broken pieces. This is probably something to take a look at. Gonna leave that for now. These are like the broken bits. You're not gonna look in there, so I'm pretty happy with them. If the drop tower ride comes out, we're gonna have to really convert this. I mean, the inside is just a bunch of lamps and just stuff. Let's see if we can go let's zoom in. Can we not zoom in? These are the new pieces, the new decoration parts. Can we just please zoom all the way to the ground? Yep, more like, okay, this is terrible. There we go. We're gonna float into the Tower of Terror ride. And here you can see the door. Let's just like simulate it. It opens. Woo! Here's gonna be the TV and all. Right now it says Chief Beef. Some books. This is the room. It's not detailed at all. I'm not done. Let's just turn it to nighttime because it looks better then. The window looks great at night. It's gonna be like lightning flashing through on the video, just like the real one. And of course, the beautiful, bright purple lighting there. Let's go. This was my new building. Right there. Just Kitty's Cakes. I might change that. I'm not too happy with that name. It's not very detailed in here. First time using these things, the barriers. And here you can see the candle trick I used. Just sink candles into the fire. Looks pretty neat. Okay, moving on to the new fire station, which replaced Harry's pharmacy. Here, of course, the popular partner statue, which hasn't it been downloaded like a lot? I'm gonna check right now. My partner statue has been downloaded exactly 550 times. Thank you for all the support on it. Although his face looks a bit weird, I like that you guys like it. I am pretty happy with Mickey Mouse. I mean, Mickey Mouse turned out great. Walt Disney's body, okay. His arms and head is probably the Worst part in his feet, maybe. Was my first statue, by the way, and I think it was also my last statue until now. Well, not until now because we haven't built one, but my only statue. Might build another one in the future. Here you can see the building, a bunch of these roof little details, although you can't see them on the back. I like how this roof works. Some stone pieces right there. A custom roof thingy. And of course the bell. Around 600 parts this entire building. A bell right here. A bunch of small wooden bits. Here's the little candle for Walt Disney. Main Street Fire Station. Normally it would say fire department in the Disneyland, but department just station fits a lot better in the side of the sign. Inside is not themed whatsoever. Not the previous building was also not themed on the inside, so there was nothing I could really start from. So I had to start from scratch, which I haven't done yet. Will happen in the future, obviously. Here's a door and some of these drapes. And here, actually drapes. Is that the right word? Is that the right word? I'm checking right now. This is it's drapes. A small door here. Of course, these don't actually open. Here's another door, which actually leads to one of those doors. All train stations gonna have to be removed. The entrance isn't even done. This will also be replaced. This is not detailed, so. But I think I'm gonna end the video here. If you liked it, please leave a like. Maybe subscribe if you liked it even more. I would love it if you guys left a comment on tips on whatever. And I hope I see you guys in the next one. It was a lot of fun making this. Bye.